I hadn't personally seen a lot of Yellowstone. I'd seen some of it, but mostly I jumped on board because of Taylor's writing in his films. That is so very, very good.
Welcome back. This week, I've got everything you need to know about Yellowstone 1923 Season 2. From confirmed details to brand new updates, including Harrison Ford's involvement. We're diving deep into what's coming next for this epic prequel. Let's get into it. 1. What to expect from Yellowstone 1923 Season 2. Season 2 of Yellowstone 1923 is shaping up to be even more intense than the first, following the gripping events of the first season, which took us through the struggles of the Dutton family as they navigated the challenges of the early 20th century. Season 2 promises more drama, family conflict, and historical events that tie into the legacy of the Duttons. First off, expect the continuation of the complex relationship between Jacob Dutton, played by Harrison Ford, and his adopted nephew Spencer Dutton, who's struggling with his own inner demons. The season will delve deeper into Jacob's leadership of the Dutton family ranch, as the land itself remains a symbol of power and legacy. There will be even more moments exploring the tension between the settlers, the Native American tribes, and the expansion of the American frontier. With the Duttons at the heart of the story, Season 2 will focus on their ongoing battle to protect what's theirs and keep their land intact amid a rapidly changing world. The harsh realities of life in 1923 Montana, from natural disasters to the economic collapse of the Great Depression, will provide the backdrop for more personal and familial struggles. 2. Harrison Ford's role and impact. One of the most exciting aspects of Yellowstone 1923 Season 2 is the return of Harrison Ford as Jacob Dutton. Ford, a veteran of both the big screen and iconic franchises like Indiana Jones and Star Wars, brings gravitas and depth to the role of Jacob, the patriarch of the Dutton family. His presence on the show has already made waves, and with the second season, his character is set to play a pivotal role in the continuing saga of the Duttons. Jacob's journey in Season 2 will undoubtedly explore his relationship with his younger relatives, particularly Spencer. With tensions rising between settlers and indigenous tribes, Jacob's leadership skills will be tested more than ever before. As a man deeply committed to family and land, Jacob will navigate both personal and political conflicts that are bound to shape the future of the Dutton dynasty. Ford's powerful performance has already set a high bar, and his seasoned acting chops will add another layer of complexity. We'll see a darker to the already intricate narrative. Fans of Yellowstone, more vulnerable side of Jacob as he faces the harsh realities of a new era. Ford's involvement in the series has certainly brought new attention to Yellowstone 1923, and his impact on Season 2 is expected to be significant. 3. Key plot points to look forward to. Season 2 of Yellowstone 1923 will continue to explore the personal and political battles that the Dutton family faces. One of the biggest plot lines to watch is the Duttons' ongoing efforts to maintain control of their land as the rise of industrialization and modernity threaten their way of life. Expect more conflicts with external, including the encroaching corporate interests and the changing attitudes towards land ownership. The rise of organized labor, economic shifts, and political unrest will play a large role in how the Duttons navigate these challenges. We'll also see more about the Dutton family's complicated ties with the Native American tribes and how these relationships evolve in the face of expanding white settlements. Another key plot point is Spencer Dutton's return after surviving the horrors of World War I. His PTSD and struggles with reintegration into family life will continue to haunt him, setting the stage for emotional and intense moments. How he reconciles his past with his role in the family's future will be one of the driving forces of the season. Finally, Season 2 will explore the impact of historical events like the Great Depression on the Duttons, further adding layers of drama to the story. With the Duttons' future on the line, every choice they make in Season 2 will be critical to their survival. 4. New characters and cast additions. Along with the return of beloved characters, Yellowstone 1923 Season 2 will introduce some fresh faces to the mix. The new characters will play pivotal roles in the Duttons' expanding world and will add new dynamics to the story. While plot details remain under wraps, we can expect a range of complex personalities and shifting allegiances that will keep things interesting. New cast members include a mix mix of established actors and rising stars, each bringing something unique to the table. Some of these characters may align with the Duttons, while others could represent the growing tensions with outside forces looking to stake their claim in Montana. For fans of historical dramas, the inclusion of new characters will also offer a deeper look into the social and political climate of the time. This period in history is filled with change, and these new characters will provide insight into the challenges faced by ordinary people and how they interact with the Duttons. As always, the newcomers will help push the Duttons to make difficult decisions that will test their loyalty to each other and their land. 5. The historical context and real events in Season 2. One of the standout features of Yellowstone 1923 is its connection to real historical events. The show does an excellent job of blending fiction with fact, immersing viewers in the realities of the early 20th century. Season 2 will continue this tradition, with the Dutton story playing out against the backdrop of significant historical milestones. The Great Depression will loom large in Season 2, with the economic collapse impacting both the Duttons and their neighbors. The early 1920s were a time of immense social upheaval, and the effects of the Depression will be felt across the country. Expect to see how the Duttons handle the growing financial instability, with decisions about land, resources, and survival weighing heavily on their shoulders. Another key event to look forward to is the rise of organized labor, particularly in the mining and ranching industries. This will create friction between the Duttons and those seeking to unionize or exert more control over their work. With the country on the brink of massive change, Season 2 will explore how these historical forces intersect with the personal and familial struggles of the Duttons. 6. What to expect from the Duttons' land and legacy. The Duttons' land is more than just a setting, it's a character in itself. In Yellowstone 1923, the land served as both a symbol of the family's power and a constant source of conflict. Season 2 will see the Duttons continue to battle for control of their property as the world around them changes. As they face new threats and challenges, the Duttons' legacy is at risk. Expect to see the family's ranching operations tested as they confront a range of external pressures. The encroachment of settlers, corporate interests, and economic hardships will challenge the Duttons' ability to maintain their land. How Jacob and Spencer handle these challenges will play a major role in determining whether the family's empire survives or crumbles. The land itself is a representation of the Duttons' identity, and protecting it will be one of the key themes of Season 2. As we learn more about the Duttons' history and their connection to the land, we'll also see how the pressures of the modern world force them to evolve or risk losing everything. 7. The Dutton family's future. As the saga of the Duttons continues, Season 2 will explore the future of the family in a rapidly changing world. The past is always looming over them, but how they adapt to the future will define their legacy. With Jacob and Spencer taking center stage, the question of who will ultimately lead the family after Jacob is a looming one. As Spencer struggles with his trauma and Jacob faces the physical challenges of age, the power dynamics within the family will shift. Who will rise to lead the Duttons, and how will their legacy continue to shape the future of Montana? In addition, the younger generation of Duttons will start to take more active roles in the family business. This shift will bring new tensions and challenges as the Duttons try to keep their dynasty alive while facing external threats. The future of the Dutton Empire hinges on their ability to balance tradition with the demands of the modern world. 8. What's next for Yellowstone? 1923 beyond Season 2. While Yellowstone 1923's Season 2 is already packed with drama, intrigue, and family conflict, many fans are wondering what comes next for the series. Given the success of the first season and the anticipation for Season 2, there's a lot of potential for the show to continue expanding and exploring new chapters in the Dutton family's history. One of the big questions on everyone's mind is whether Yellowstone 1923 will continue for multiple seasons, or if it will eventually tie into the larger Yellowstone universe. With the Dutton story spanning multiple generations, there's ample opportunity for new spin-offs, prequels, or even sequels. As we've seen with the flagship Yellowstone series and its other prequels, 1883 and 1923, Taylor Sheridan, the creator of the franchise, has been very strategic in weaving together a complex tapestry of narratives that tie into one another. Looking ahead, there's potential to dive even deeper into the Duttons' past, especially in the years leading up to the events we see in the main Yellowstone series. From exploring the next generations of Duttons to the impact of major historical events like the Great Depression and World War II, there's so much more that can be unpacked. Fans are already speculating about what new twists and turns the next season or even future seasons will bring. With so many layers still left to uncover, it's clear that the legacy of the Dutton family is far from over, and we can expect even more shocking moments, unexpected alliances, and historical events that will shape their future. That's all we've got for Yellowstone 1923 Season 2. All the confirmed details and everything we know so far. The Dutton family saga is about to get even more intense, and we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Be sure to like, share, and follow for more updates, and don't miss a moment of the drama when Season 2 hits the screen.